Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're gonna play Pokemon Emerald. We're gonna see if I can beat it with just an Aron. Held items in battle are okay. Obviously, no healing items inside battle. Just Aron in combat, unless it's a double battle, because there's a lot of them. And that's pretty much it. Make a guess what you think we can beat it at. I'm thinking level 80 or above. Definitely, Aron's really not the greatest, but let's get right into it. I pick a boy, because that's who I am. But I named myself Weebman, one of the great heroes. And like all heroes, we begin in the trash. But I hear a call for help. So I leap out of the truck, spring into action. I say, "Have no fear, Weebman is here." And I run over to the professor's bag, and I pick Aron. I replaced him in the spot of Torchic, just because I think Marshtomp later on in the game is going to give us a lot more trouble than the other two. And with that, we begin the first battle. As you can see, it doesn't really do nothing, just growls at me. And if it did tackle, it's only going to do 1 HP. We head back to the lab. I give Aron a name, and I name him the Boulder. The greatest underground bender out there. And with that, I'll take a look at his stats. He's got a bashful nature, so he's neutral in everything, which isn't bad. We got sturdy, negates one hit KOs, which in this gen, it's not really going to do anything for us, but it is what it is. With that, I go straight to May. There's no point in training on anything. I sends out her Mudkip, and I just start throwing tackles at it. Hits me back, but it's only doing 1 HP a hit, so it's nothing major. Uses growls, lowers my attack. It's just prolonging the inevitable, but whatever. Gets a crit, does nothing. And one more tackle and takes it out. With that, May's been defeated. And just like her, all the other trainers that we fought along this route, I plowed through them all. They're all using tackle or weak moves, and I'm rock and steel, so everything does about 1 HP. But so I don't really have to grind too much out of the way. Before the first gym, I'd like to be level 13, because at level 13, Aron does learn Metal Claw, which is stab super effective, so it's really good against Roxanne. But before we get to her gym, we gotta fight the mandatory battle against a Team Aqua Grunt. He starts with a level 9, Poochyena, and I'm also level 9 at the time. And with that, I hit him with tackle. Does a decent amount. He hits me back 1 HP like usual. Raises his attack, which I help him. And I just throw out a couple more tackles, and yeah, he's down. That was really quick. So with that, I grind a little bit more on a couple of the trainers, and I head right for Roxanne. She starts off with Geodude, who's level 12. I'm only level 13. And I just start throwing Metal Claws. Does a little over half. She uses a potion, heals it back up, hit it with another Metal Claw. It's back down to a little less than half. Does rock throws, which isn't really doing anything to me. Sends out another Geodude, so second verse, same as the first, just spam Metal Claws. And all it's doing is rock throwing, and she's using potions on it, and this battle actually went very well. Our final Pokemon comes out, Nosepass. Little higher level than us. Uses Harden. We still do a decent amount of damage, even with all the Hardens he's using. We hit his berry, so he heals back up, which is fine. Just keep hitting him with Metal Claws. Hits us with a tackle. Doesn't matter. One more Metal Claw, and that's it. Roxanne's done, and that's the first gym leader. We're level 14 now. Next, we get the old man's bird back from him from Team Aqua. One hit, he's down. Then we go fight our rival. Now, I didn't think I was going to have this hard of a time, but her Torkoal, oh my gosh. Her Torkoal gave me a little bit of problem. But the real threat is her Mudkip. hit it with Headbutt, and I die. I use Rock Tomb on the Torkoal because it's super effective. I have known that in the first battle. Mudkip uses Bide, so I just use Mud Slap to lower its accuracy, so it doesn't hit me, hopefully. And with another Headbutt, it's down. With that, we head all the way to Dewford Town, and I go straight for the gym. I hit the first trainer in the gym, throw it Aron. I go for a Headbutt, it hits me with a critical hit Karate Chop. So with that, I just decided to grind. I go give the goods to Steven, and then I go to Slateport on the beach, and I just start grinding on all the trainers. Everything there gives okay XP, and I'm leveling up at a decent level. And I just keep grinding. Head back to Dewford. Go back to the gym, and I decide to fight the trainers before to level up a little bit more, just because I'm just going to get destroyed. Fighting is not good against Aron. Or, well, actually, it's really good against Aron. With that, I attempt Brawly. And I just get wrecked. So I give it a few more tries. I keep going. Just trying Mito Claws. Go back, level 22. Still not at it. Well, originally when I did this battle too, I didn't know Vital Throw doesn't matter about accuracy. So that's one of the reasons too I kept dying. So I grind just a little bit more. Head back to him. Level 25 now. And I hit him with Metal Claw. He goes down. Medita used Bulk Up, Metal Claw. He goes down. And with that, that's Brawly down. Little bit of grinding, not too bad. With that, we go to the museum. We go fight the Team Aqua Grunts there. Which, they're not too bad either. All they have is Carvanha, down in one hit. On to the next one. Zubat, Headbutt, is down in one hit. Carvanha, Headbutt, down in one hit. With that, we go on to May. Which, I didn't think I was going to beat this fight, but I just kind of wanted to see what she was capable of. I take down her Lombre, it's no problem, but then we get to Marshtomp. Oh my gosh, I hit it with the Mud Slap trying to lower its accuracy. And I hit it with Rock Tomb to lower its speed. Hit it with a couple headbutts. I get hit with Mud Shot, and I'm just destroyed. So with that, attempt it again, level 27. Headbutts, Lombre goes down, not a problem. Start the Mud Slaps on Marshtomp. Goes for Bide. Misses, Rock Tomb, Speed Fell. Hit it with a Headbutt. Misses again on me. Hit it with a Mud Slap, and it's down. Last Pokemon is Slugma. Goes down with a single Rock Tomb. And with that, May's down. Which actually wasn't too bad. I pick up the HM for Rock Smash. And with that, I try going to Watson, but Wally's sitting outside, so I have to crush his hopes and dreams, and I headbutt its Ralts, and he's out of the way. With that, I go to Watson, and I thought I was going to do better against Watson. I get past the Voltorb, and I get past the Electrike. After he heals it a couple times, I just keep headbutting it. But then I get to his Magneton, and I try throwing a Rock Tomb at it to drop its speed. And I get paralyzed, and I Mud Slap it, and I went on this fight. I think I did this fight about maybe 30 tries. And it wasn't working, so I went back all the way to Rustboro. I got a Quick Claw, came back, and gave him another shot. On level 31 this time. Still trying to fight him. I can get to his Magneton, and I just keep losing. So I keep hitting with the Mud Slabs. And I'm down. Voltorb paralyzes me. I like when Voltorb, if it goes for self-destruct, because it does absolutely nothing to me. But it gets the Magneton, hit with the Mud Slap, level 33 this time. Headbutt, get a critical hit, and I finally beat him. I think in total, it was like 38 tries or something to beat him. It's starting to get ridiculous. But then, we go to Mount Pyre, and I fight Maxie. Oh my gosh. The amount of times I had to fight this guy is unbearable. his team, Mighty Anna, this whole run, just FYI, it is the biggest hacks joke in this game ever. Hits with a sand attack and an intimidate, because its ability is intimidate. Well, cuts my attack and then it hits me with a sand attack. Even if it only hits me with one, I cannot hit the broadside of a barn. This thing just destroyed me. I can't even count how many times I did. I think I did almost 100 attempts on this. This is just ridiculous. So I replaced one of my moves, and I used shockwaves, because I couldn't get past his sand attack, so I could shockwave him to death. But then I mud slapped the camera up, because if it hits a magnitude 7 or higher, it one-shots me. So I kept mud slapping it so it would miss, and then I get it low enough, and then I would headbutt it. So finally I got that down, and then just the Zubat, which is easily defeated. I mean, it almost took me down. I was close. And then we go to Flannery. Well, I thought, okay, I kind of grinded up. I'm a little bit high. Not super over level, but a little bit. I thought, okay, this would be an easy fight. Not too bad. Well, she's got her camera up. And it wasn't as big as a problem as Maxie, but then when her Torkoal would come out, either one would just hit me with Fire Blast, or her camera up. If I couldn't even get to Torkoal, I probably had at least 23 battles with it, and it would infatuate me, it would lower my attack, it would hit me with Fire Blast, it would do all kinds of hacks, and I just couldn't touch it, and I would just die. And then if I did manage to get past it to Torkoal, I could survive maybe one Fire Blast if it didn't have a sunny day up, and just to hope for the best. So eventually I grinded up, and then got to level 40, hit it with the Rock Tomb, and it kept paralyzing me. It hit me with the Body Slam, but I got through it, hit it, finally took her down after forever. With that, we traveled back to our dad's place because he threw out all our body pillows. And surprisingly, we just destroyed him. We beat him on the first try, which was a nice change of pace after going for hours of grinding and fighting Maxie and Flannery. So it was nice to beat him. And I just mud slapped his slacking because he kept using counter and I wanted him to miss and I didn't want to do that much damage back to me. And on the turns he was just loafing around, that's when I would hit him with a harder hitting move. A couple headbutts, shockwaves, and then he's down. Vigoroth comes out, hit a headbutt. He only does feint attack, which is really, even though I don't have much health, it doesn't do that much damage. And it's last Pokemon Lanoon. I hit it with a mud slap. Hit it with a slash. I'm almost down. I hit it with a headbutt, get the crit, and he's down. Then we go to Watson, turn off the generator. Then we go fight one of the admins. Another Mighty Anna, which, this fight only took me 3 attempts to beat. Which, thank God, because it's Mighty Anna, I couldn't hit it at all, because I kept getting confused with Swagger, then I'd hit myself and kill myself, or it hit me with a sand attack, and I couldn't hit it. But I finally got an attempt. The hacks weren't as bad. And with that, she went down. With that, I go fight May. She's not too bad, just her Marsh Stomp again, with its Mud Shot, is super effective on me, and that's the only really problem I honestly have with her team. So I just do a couple more attempts. I think it took me about 5 attempts, I think, to beat her. And she wasn't too bad. I just got lucky with the Marsh Stomp, hitting it with the Mud Slaps, and it would miss. And then I just hit it with the Headbutt. Or it would use a stupid move like Mud Sport and Weaken Electricity, which, whatever, you can't even use it on it anyways. And then she brings out her Slugma, which is another one-hit KO. And with that, we go straight for the gym. Just use Rock Tomb and crush everything. Our Altaria comes out, which is kind of scary. 2 Rock Tombs takes it right out. I choose not to use Double Edge because I don't want to get hit with the recoil. Pelipper dies in a Shockwave. Skarmory comes out. Skarmory gave me a little bit of trouble, but I just kept hitting it with Shockwaves. But the only problem is she kept healing. So that attempt I died. Second attempt, go in there, same strategy, Rock Tomb. You know, and I'm only about 10 levels higher, so I'm not super over leveled. Skarmory comes back out. Rock Tomb, I lowered speed, and it started to hit me with sand attacks, which is great because I'm hitting with Shockwave, which can't miss. Which, Shockwave, this whole run, amazing move. Like, just one of the great moves I've used this entire run. That and Mud Slap was an amazing thing. I don't think everybody's ever gone that far with a mud slap in this game, but we took it pretty far. Aron tries to evolve, I tell him no. So we get the badge, and after that we leave. We go fight May in front of the department store, which I know we can't beat her because her Monitor Stomp is going to destroy us, but we try it anyways. Marsharp comes out, I hit it with the mud slaps, hits me with the mud shot, and it's about a 2-hit KO on me. And I'm dead. So I go fight Maxie, because the second fight against him, and same thing with Mariana, just keeps hacking me to death. Heals up, I get confused, I get swaggered. I mean, he's down. So this fight's a loss. He uses Roar, brings out one of my HM Pokemon, so I just let it die. Bring back in Aron. Hit with Shockwave, actually kill it. And I get hit with an Earthquake. So I go back to May. Fight her a couple times. I would die to her, then go to Maxie. Then go from Maxie if I lose to him, then go back to May. And I would just kind of level up as I go back and forth between the two. Until finally one of them at least had to die. I grind up a little bit in between. Some of the daycare workers, they get decent experience near Moss Deep City. Go back to May. I'm level 49. Marchshot comes out, I tried the Mud Slap to lower its accuracy. Hits me with the Mud Shot. Mud Slap. Go for the Headbutt, and I die before that. So I go back to Maxie. Let me see if I can beat him this time. I just decided he actually withdraws him. So I starts Mud Slapping camera up down. Hits me with the Earthquake, and I'm dead. So I try it again. See if I get a little bit better. But his swagger actually kind of helped me out a little bit in a lot of these battles, because I actually could do some damage now. So I take the camera up out, Crobat comes out, Shockwave it to death. Mariana comes back out. Try going for the Rock Tomb, I miss, so I just keep going for headbutts. Take that down, then he's finally down. Back to May. See if I could finally beat her. Hit him with the Rock Tomb, one shot dead. Mud Slap, lower the accuracy, get hit with the Mud Shot. Hit him with the Headbutt, he's missing his attacks, which is good. Goes for takedown, does nothing. Ludicolo comes out. Hit it with the Headbutt. Rock Tomb, Slugma, and it's dead. Team Aqua Admin comes out. He's really no threat, just Mariana, did a lot of hacks. Golbat goes down. With that, we go to the Twins, and this is where it started getting pretty bad fighting them. I kind of realized at this point I only really have Rock Tomb to hit Claydol, and it's not really gonna do anything. So I try a couple more times at level 60, and it's just not working out. So eventually I go and I relearn Iron Tail. I get a Heart Scale, go relearn it, and Iron Tail actually can do some damage to Claydol, which is nice. So I take out the Claydol, but then I die to the Xatu. So I go back 2 levels higher, say give it a shot. I get hit with the Earthquake, Iron Tail him, heal him back up, hit him with another Iron Tail while Xatu is just setting herself up. Iron Tail, the Solar Rock, that's one hit down, and I decided to get rid of the Xatu before it hits me since it's been setting up. And last is the Lunatone, one shot and it's down. That took me a very long while to do that battle too. That was, I think, 40 something attempts. Next we have the double battles, and we're with Steven, which they go alright. They're not too bad. Now that I have Iron Tail, which I can't hit anything normally, but if I actually do hit, it actually does decent damage now. I'm glad the camera up's dead because I was afraid of Earthquake. So now I go for the Mightyena because I'm so sick of getting hacks by it. Takes out Golbat. 2 Mightyenas on the field, my worst nightmare throughout this whole run. These things plagued me throughout the whole run, and it's not even a joke. So with that, a couple Shockwaves, a couple Iron Tails, and finally everything's dead. Finally get a shot at Archie, which Archie wasn't that hard at all. Yeah, his Mightyena is rather annoying like the rest of them. But he goes down, took one attempt, just Shockwave the Crobat to death. Keeps healing himself up, just Shockwave. I get confused, so I keep hitting myself, and you know how that goes. Shockwave is dead, Sharpedo comes out, Shockwave snapped out of confusion, hit with a Mud Slap, and it's dead. Next is Juan. Juan was one of the big problems I was afraid of when I first started this run. He uses all water types. Very effective, and I really don't have anything good against him besides Shockwave, which it's not stab, it's not really powerful. It runs off of Aron's special, which is kind of garbage, to be honest. So, gave that a bunch of attempts. And while fighting him too, I did not know. I thought there was just no trainers in this because I went through all that crap. Well, I fell through the ice. Well, he's got a bunch of women in his dungeon. I feel like somebody should look into this. But anyways, I go back up, give him a couple more attempts. I'm a few levels higher now, 68. So Shockwave, get the Crawdnot dead. Kingdra's tanky. That's the problem with Kingdra. Hit it with Strength. I get a crit. It actually kills it. Wishcash comes out. Hit it with a Strength. 2 strengths. And it's dead. That was probably about a good 60-something attempts. And we finally go to Victory Road. We find Wally there, so we crush his hopes and dreams once again. Although I will admit, during the first run, the Delcatty walled me. I got infatuated, hit me with Sing, and then he healed her up, and I just got destroyed. So second attempt, I just walked all over him. She didn't get the hacks, and he went down very easily. Gardevoir's really never been a problem. Here's my stats. Level 70 before I go into Elite 4. And we attempt the Elite 4. Oh my gosh, buckle yourself in for this. Well, he starts with Mightyena, the biggest hacks in the world. The first guy, he's given me so many problems. I had to fight him, I don't know how many times. I literally lost count. I think I fought him more than I did Maxie overall because I kept getting Sand Attack from Mightyena. I get hit by one Sand Attack. I could not hit anything. Even with a 100% accurate move, I could not hit anything. So I came back, I leveled up more, 77, I go and fight him. I teach Aron Aerial Ace just because I had to do something to get around the Sand Attack hacks because I couldn't hit anything. And I really didn't have anything for Cacturn, to be honest. So I start Aerial Acing. And I get really close to dying, but I actually live. So next up is Phoebe. Goes for Protect at Mud Slap, so I Aerial Ace it. But I get Cursed, so this run's dead. Give her another shot. I teach Aron Earthquake, because I need to do a little bit more damage. And I get a little bit better run this time. I hit him with a couple Earthquakes. He goes down. Mud Slap him, but I actually ran out of HP on Earthquake because they both have pressure, so every attack I do does 2 PP, and I don't have much to spare, so yes, make your jokes in the comments. Give it another shot. Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Earthquake. Just trying to get this down. Mud Slap, finish it off. Earthquake almost goes down one hit. Hit with a Shockwave. Rock Tomb goes down. Out comes Sableye. Earthquake. Rock Tomb. It's down. Then we get to this. Which her whole team, honestly, is pretty easy. It's just they can't take a hit, and I can't take a hit. I Rock Tomb, I can basically one-hit everything besides the Wall Rain, and the Wall Rain hits me with a Surf and does massive damage. Which, honestly, kind of prompted me to think in the future, because the champion in this game, well, he uses all water types, and his Pokemon are a little stronger than hers. And if I can't take a Surf from Wall Rain at this level, and I'm basically getting one-shotted, I'm definitely not going to be able to beat him. But I keep pressing on because I at least want to get to the Dragon Trainer, see what he's all about. Everything in this battle keeps coming out, and I just keep hitting it with Rock Tomb. Trying my best. I can always get past the Wall Rain, but then I either get killed by the Hail or a Glacial comes out and hits me with an Ice Beam. I give that a ton of attempts. So it's at this point, I decided, hey, I'm not going to win. I got to get at a higher level. So I go leave, get trained up to 85. I come back. I have to fight this monster again with his Mighty Anna. There goes another 30 attempts trying to get through him. Because his Shiftry would come out. I get hit with Swagger. Then he would double team. And I couldn't hit this man. No matter what I did, I could not hit him. I'd have to get luck to finally hit him. So I finally get to Phoebe again. Earthquake's almost a one-hit KO on her Dusclops. So I just keep spamming it, hoping for the best. Hit it with a Shockwave just because I don't want to miss. Second Dusclops comes out, hit it with an Earthquake. Rock Tomb. Shockwave, he's down. And that's Earthquake, one-shot kill. Another one-shot kill. Sableye comes out. Rock Tomb it. It's almost down. I throw out another Rock Tomb. Hit it with a Shockwave, and it's down. Now we're back to this. I hit it with a Rock Tomb. Celio's down. Walrein comes out. Throw a Rock Tomb at him. I still can't one-hit KO him. Finish him off with an Earthquake. Glacial comes out. Hit him with a Rock Tomb. He's down. Celio comes out. I miss a Rock Tomb. Throw another one. Get him. Final Pokemon comes out. Use Rock Tomb. One-hit KO. Done. Finally, I can move on. So I finally get to Drake. And I fight his Shelgon. Earthquake it. It's not a one-hit KO. Hit it with Rock Tomb. Finish it off. Well, now he sends out his Kingdra. And it has Surf. So I Mud Slap it. Lower the accuracy. That doesn't work. And I realized to myself, well, this isn't going to work. So I leave again. Grind forever. Come back at level 95. Go through this monstrosity man again. This is another 20-something attempts to beat him. Finally, get good enough. Take him out. I can finally move on with the rest of my life. Move on to Phoebe. Dusclops comes out. Earthquake, it's a one-hit kill now. One-hit kill. Her whole team's a one-hit kill with Earthquake now, so she's a lot easier to sweep through. Walrein comes out. Rock Tomb. Her team as well. Very easy to just Rock Tomb through the whole team. So she's an easy sweep. Phoebe's an easy sweep. So it's looking good. Finally get back to Drake. And Drake's Kingdra is giving me problems. Or, if I could even beat the Kingdra, the Flygon gives me a problem, because the Flygon knows Earthquake. And, on top of that, he also has a Salamence, which would flamethrower me, then I would get burned after I get intimidated, so I couldn't even touch him if I wanted to. So this time, I leave, come back. I'm at level 100 now. I skipped all the previous trainers, even though Sydney gave me another 40-something attempts trying to get through him, whatever. We're back at Drake. And even still, I still get walled by the Flygon, the Salamence, and the Kingdra. Them three together are way too strong. As you can see here, I get hit, killed with the burn, and I'm down. Give it another attempt. Kingdra actually goes for a dance, which works for me. Use Rock Tomb on the Flygon. Strength. It's done. Now back to the Salamence. Rock Tomb. Massive amounts of damage. Actually get 2 in a row. I'm surprised. Last is Altaria. I miss. Hits me Dragon Breath. Rock Tomb. Full restores it again. Another Rock Tomb. Miss. Rock Tomb keeps dancing, which is good. And finally, I take him out. Now, I get to Wallace. Wallace took me so long to beat. It's Wailord. I hit it with the Shockwave. It's an easy 2-hit KO with that. Hits me with Blizzard sometimes, which I don't know why, but it does. Finish it off with a Strength. Gyarados is a one-shot with Shockwave, which is good because he knows Earthquake. Tentacool is a one-hit with Earthquake, but actually went for Shockwave. So this run's dead. Ludicolo comes out, he was Strength. It's a 2-hit KO. Start over again. Gyarados comes out, Shockwave. Tentacool, Earthquake, Strength, hits me with a Surf, another Strength down. Now we get to Milotic. Milotic is so tanky. I hit with Shockwaves, Earthquake, Strengths, and the numbers weren't adding up. There's a couple times I got close, would live on like 1 HP, and then it would take me out with a Surf, and I went through that through dozens and dozens and dozens of tries. And the thing is, I would set up with Aron, but Aron doesn't have any much. I can get through everything. I just can't get past Milotic. And after that, he still has a Wish Cache, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Higher level. I'm only level 100, so gave it a few more tries. Just waiting for this Ludicolo to kill me. But I gave it a few more tries. Hit with a Shockwave, Strength, same thing, and just getting nowhere. Back to Milotic, Rock Tomb, I try lowering its speed, hits me with the Surf, I actually live, I hit it with an Earthquake, doesn't do nothing. So, I did a big brain move. I put Double Team. Aron can learn Double Team. I got rid of Mud Slap. It's not going to do me any good now. So I started setting up on the Wailord. I hit him with the Shockwave, and I think he's going to go for a Restore, so I use Double Team a couple times. Water Spout, he keeps missing, which is good. Setting up good. Hits me with a Blizzard. Blizzard gets through. Okay, whatever. Hits me with another blizzard, keeps hitting me. And I said, okay, that's enough. Time to hit it with Shockwave and kill it. So Wailord goes down. Gyarados comes out. Shockwave, he's dead. Tentacool comes out, hit him with an Earthquake. He's a one-shot kill as well. Ludicolo comes out, hit him with a Strength. He sets up a double team. Another Strength. I get through the double team. My Loda comes out. I hit it with Strength. Just get it down just enough. And I hit it with an Earthquake. It lives, but it uses Recover. I hit it with another Earthquake. It lives again, hits with Recover, but it's chipping it down slowly but surely. Finally, my Lodic is down. Wishcash comes out. Hit it with Earthquake. Another Earthquake, and with that, Wishcash is down. We're finally the champion after so many hours and so much grinding, going through these stupid Elite Four and these Mighty Hyenas. We finally beat the game with Aron. It was a little harder than I thought, but we finally did it.